Alright everyone, today I make a tutorial on how to compile YUZU on Linux. So I'm going to get the compile instructions. YUZU compile. So these are the instructions. I compiled YUZU yesterday, so I have already I already have the dependencies installed, but I can do it again. I just copy paste the dependencies. I'm on Ubuntu, so I copy paste this. Well, I did that yesterday, but whatever. Now that we're done with that, we continue forward. We have to git clone the repository and run these commands. So I'm going to get the repository, YUZU GitHub. It's recording. Yes. I'm going to clone YUZU mainline. Next command is git submodule update this. It's going to take a while. Right. Now we have to do something. It doesn't say it in the instructions, but they use vcpkg to manage the local dependencies of the project. Instead of relying on my Linux distribution to deliver some C++ packages in the right versions, they manage the versions themselves with vcpkg, and we have to kind of activate that. I'm not a C++ programmer, so I'm not familiar with the ecosystem. So now what we have to do is run a script inside external vcpkg bootstrap vcpkg.sh. We have to run the script. Also, it's made by Microsoft, so I'm going to rerun the script with disabled metrics. Now what we do is rerun external vcpkg, external vcpkg install, and now it's going to do some more stuff. It doesn't say it in the compiled instructions, so it's going to take a while. Well, yesterday it took maybe 10-15 minutes. Today it's quicker. I don't know why. I don't care. Now I will be running these commands: mkd build, because CMake makes a build system that can be in a different directory than the source code directory. So we will compile YUZU inside the build directory. So here we call CMake. First argument is dot to tell it the location of the source directory. Now CMake is going to make sure that every package is installed. Every package needed for the project is installed. Now we run the ninja command. That's the compilation step. Now it's going to compile the files, and it's going to take a while, maybe 10 minutes. I'm not sure. I'm just going to resume the video when it's going to be done. Alright, so the compilation is not done because there's a compilation error, usual open source software stuff, and we have to fix it if we want to compile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the source code. You should avoid doing that with open source project. But I've tested yesterday, and that's the only edits we have to do, and it's quite small, so I'm going to do that. So it's complaining about some files. This file. Come on. Uh, 9935. So that's the thing. That's the thing it's complaining about. What we have here is a something. I'm not a C++ programmer. I don't understand everything. I found this yesterday. Do I remember where this is? It's right here. Class out. It's doing some C++ magic I don't understand. But what I figure out is that I'm going back where. So that's the locations of the two errors. We have two errors in the console, and they're both here. What I found yesterday. Settings types. What I found is that I can simply access this directly. So that's what I'm going to do. Lot number equals, and we have to edit the structure on the right. The next thing is serial number. Serial number. Next. I'm going to convert this into an array of chars, and I'm going to do that the cheapest way possible. So let's split. Okay. Dash D or dash X? Dash D. Yeah. Good. we have to make sure it's curly braces and not square brackets. I have to do the same thing for this. Now we can try to compile that again. So I will just be rerunning the ninja command inside the build directory. Maybe I should do the same. I'm going to resume the video when it's done. Alright, the compilation is done now. So what we have in, I'm currently inside the build directory, and I can see that I have a bin folder inside, so I can show the contents. And there's a few executables. This is the one we are interested in, so I'm going to run bin/yuzu, and that's going to run the emulator. Now there's, of course, it's proprietary, so there's encryption shenanigans. It's telling me I don't have encryption keys, and indeed I've never extracted my switch encryption keys because I've never needed a switch emulator. So how can we test this? But it's suggesting my downloads folder, because I did that yesterday probably. Well, we can look for some homebrew software. Is it recording? Yes. So switch homebrew software. I did that yesterday. It's already purple. And we can download some things. So I've downloaded that yesterday. vcpkg. I'm just going to download all of these files because I'm not sure what I need. I don't care. I've never used a Switch emulator before the day before yesterday. Oh, if I go in my downloads folder, I'm going to see these files. It's already seeing something, so I can click on it. Double click maybe. Yeah, it's not showing. And that's a text editor for the Switch. You can browse your system. New folder, parent. What I can do is a new folder, no, a new file. I'm going to call it message.txt. Create. And show keyboard. Type fuck you Nintendo. Save. Exit. So I can open the file and it's saved. Yeah. I think I'm going to end the video on this.